6 kilometers per hour.
Sir, hindi pala po na-record. So, RS. Wait.
Teka.
Babalikan ko lang
Sige.
po.
Sige. Teka, check ko lang yung ano. So, tuloy ko na itong calculation na ginagawa ko. So, yung next na question ay relative to B as a function of T. So, AB 4.0 km by hat plus km G hat plus super R plus T. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Check ko lang yan Bakit 50? Saan ang galing yung 56,125? Teka, magko-compute ako ng magnitudes. Plus. Pakita mo yung calculation.
Meron pa pala pong dito na vector. Wait lang.
Kasi yung V sub AB, saan ang galing yan? Kailangan, may ano yan may details ka dapat na ginawa dyan na nag-component, for example, nag-components ka for the velocities and then nag-subtract and then nagano. Ngayon, or gumamit ka na use the notation na na V sub A, V sub B. So ano ba velocity ng A? So write a separate equation for that.
Wait, bakit ito yung ano?
So and ganito. Yung binigay na data from the point of view of, for example, the port. So in unit vector notation, that's going to be
Hindi ko lang po, naka-polar form po siya.
and then, paano maintindihan ng nagbabasa paano mo kinuha yung solution mo?
So babalikan ko to.
Diba? Ano yan ang goal mo dito ay convince your reader kung ano. So, pwedeng sulat mo in polar form and then convert it to and yung notation, yung v sub AB, vector yan, di ba? So, dapat may vector symbols yan. And yung relative velocity, di ba, that's actually v sub A minus v sub B.
Yes. Yes.
Hindi plus.
Minus. So, dito, Rex. Okay.
Teka, ginawa mo na ba yung derivation or alam mo kung saan nanggaling yung expression na yan?
Yung
v sub Hindi, pakita ko lang yan, kasi mas madaling tandaan yung derivation kaysa tandaan yung tamang sequence eh. So, stop muna. Tapos pakita ko lang paano yung derivation ng relative velocity. So, let me share my screen. Tapos, ito. And then let's do... Okay, so yung method, para makuha mo yung... So let's set up two vectors. Ito, halimbawa, this is the position of A. This is the position of B. And then, so, ang kailangan natin, see, we're looking for the velocity of A relative to B. So, this is the position of A. So, let's call this RA. This is the position of B. Ngayon, we're looking for the relative, yung position vector with respect to B. So, yung position vector niyon, I'm going to use a different color para kita. So, let's use red. So, according to B, R sub A is relative to B. Yung position niya is given by the vector R sub A. Kasi dito, this should, from B to A, this is R sub B. Sorry, this is R sub, sorry. Kaya, balik tayo dun sa so this should be, so RB plus something equals RA. So this should be R sub A minus R sub B. Naka-share ba? Teka. Okay, sige. So that's going to be R sub A minus R sub B. Ngayon, yung R sub A minus R sub B, so this is the position of A, position vector of A with respect to B. So pag dinifferentiate natin yan, so yung relative velocity is going to be just the derivative of this. So V sub A relative to B is equal to yung derivative with respect to time of yung position vectors na ito. And that's why we get V sub A minus V sub B. Kung halimbawa, yung opposite yung hinahanap, ano yung velocity with respect to velocity of B with respect to A? Babaliktad yung sign.
Yung ano
diba?
po, direct.
So it's going to be R sub B minus R sub A. So ito yung vector position of B with respect to A. And then pag differentiate, babaliktad yung sign. Actually, para sa akin kasi mas maling tandaan ito para makuha mo yung signs at saka yung kung ano yung dapat na sinasubtract. So, yung first step ay, okay, ano yung position vectors ng dalawa? Next, ano yung magiging new origin? Is it A, yung position ng A, or yung position ng B? So kung ang B yung ano, if B is the reference, ito yung lalabas. Kaya may arrow from B to A. Okay na?
Opo.
Sige, so let me stop here. Tapos balik tayo dun sa ginagawa mo. So V sub A is in unit vector notation. Wait. Directly down yan, di ba?
Directing downwards. Directing south po.
And then, yung velocity of A is, sino nagme-measure ng V sub A? Or anong reference frame yung ginagamit dyan?
Wala po.
Hindi, meron yan. Yung reference frame dyan is the ground.
Yun, the C. Ano po.
So yung V sub A at V sub B, ground-based reference frame yan. So ina-assume natin na yung port, yan yung those velocities are measured with respect to the port. So yung V sub A dito, that's just going to be negative 22 kilometers per hour J hat. Kasi, di ba, going south eh.
So, bilang. So, J hat is where ba? So, I hat is north. Kusang, ano. So, kung directly south, so dapat yung J hat is yes, so dapat.
So, yung southward direction is negative J hat.
Yes, I think tama naman po. Diba po?
Oh, so bakit may I at saka J components ka kung velocity ng A lang yan? That should only be 22 that should be negative 22 J hat.
Wait, bakit inano ng calculator mo na gano'n? Baka naka-radius na naman ako. Yun nga. Suspect has been identified. Radius mode. Yun, negative 22. Naka-radius mode pala. Okay, so negative 22, okay. And then
Okay, yung V sub B, pakita mo yung calculation na yung involving yung sines at cosines. So 40 cosine 37 I 31. Units, don't forget, kilometers per hour. Or kahit na V sub B, V sub AB times T yan. Tapos, yung vector na R, I think para clear, gawin mo lang na R sub AB. Tapos R sub yeah. So R sub AB yung ano. So R sub 0, okay, and then R sub AB. So magiging negative 32.
Diba? 2.5. Okay, so,
Wait. Hindi, teka. R sub AB minus R sub 0, that's not 30, that's not that. So dapat yung velocity V sub AB times T lang yan.
okay. So,
So yung ano yan kasi yung pinili mong isulat ay R sub AB minus R sub 0 is equal to yung integral. Tapos you're integrating from 0 to T. Ngayon, walang ganito. Yung last line ganito. Tapos walang V sub AB times dt lang yan. Walang T. And then, the whole thing just becomes velocity times T. So that should only be negative 32I minus 46J times T. Walang plus 2.5 or anything else. It doesn't follow. Okay, ngayon, new line. So yan. Kilometer per hour, kasi yung T may units of R yan. May units of R.
pero is there no use to the information nga po na the ship A is 4 kilometers north and 2.5 kilometers east?
Meron. That's R sub 0.
Okay.
So new line, R sub AB is equal to, and then what we want to do is you want to write equations that are actually true. Hindi, pakita mo yung ano, pakita mo yung step. So R sub 0 plus, so 2.5 I hat plus 4.0 J hat minus and then simplify. Ano to importante yung i-document mo yung mga yan kasi pag hindi mo din-document, yung hindi clear yung argument. Tapos vector sign, RAB, kasi vector pa rin yun Ngayon, ang tinatanong sa C, separation, di ba? So, magnitude na lang ng R sub AB. Okay, so kailan yan minimum?
when dr lah, di-derivative pala to.
Oo. Kaya siya may 3 dots eh. Kasi
Mm,
kailangan mong gawin yung mga ganyan eh.
more like class of people. Hmm?
So, anyway, gamit kayo ng new sheet.
So, ayun. Good. Okay,
So,
so,
i-rewrite mo lang yung expression for r sub AB. Pwedeng, yung notation ng r sub AB without the vector, hindi, sulat mo dr sub AB. Tapos walang vector sign yung r. Kasi ngayon, so yung notation yung gamit natin, pag walang vector sign sa taas, magnitude lang. Kapag meron, yun yung may components yun. Okay, tapos yung so chain rule,
ano ba? To,
so anong derivative ng nasa loob ng square root?
2.5 minus 2, so 32, and then plus,
Pakita mo lahat ng steps diyan sa sa board.
Transition.
yes, 4 times,
So, magkakaroon ka ng
wait, kailangan natin, di ba kung kailangan i-expand to?
hindi, I think mas simple na hindi mo i-expand. So, yung numerator, 2
Okay,
times
so,
2.5 minus 32t. Tapos 1 times negative 32 plus minus 46. Okay. And then factor out yung mga pwedeng i-factor. So may 2 factored out.
2 is about 2, negative 4,
Na
1.
alam mas i-factor out mo yung 2 kasi mamaya pag binalik mo siya sa derivative magka-cancel naman yun eh. So okay na yung okay, tapos may negative sign. Sige, pwede. So 32 times 2.5 is teka ha. 32 times 32 is 1024. And then plus 46 times 46. Pwedeng paki 32 times 32. So 32 times 32 plus 46 times 46. That's going to be 3,140. Bakit 3,143?
64, okay, yes.
Okay, tapos 32 times 2.5 plus 46 times 4. Tingnan, 46 square plus 32 square, 3140. Pwedeng paki-recheck yung algebra, yung ano dyan. Parang 2 times 2. Parang may ano eh, may error. Tingnan mo yan, use the numerator. 2 times 2.5 minus 32 times negative 32. Tapos yung next line dapat plus, hindi minus.
So, therefore, iba siya ng konti.
Tapos gawin mo siya in increasing powers of t instead of yung ano. So start with the constant term. So 2 times 2.5 minus 32 minus 46 times 2 times 4. Teka, kailangan ko ang hirap naman. Kailangan kamayin ko na yan. Okay, so R sub AB is square root of 2.5 minus 32t square, 4.0 minus 46t square. So ang derivative ay r squared 2r dr dt. Deal with r square AB, 32 t square plus 4.0 minus 46t square. Twice r sub AB, drab dt is 2 times 2.5 minus 32t times negative 32 plus 2 times 4.0 minus 46t minus 46. Tapos may common factor ng 2, so I can cancel that. So we're going to get 2.5 times negative 32 plus 2 times, ay wala na yung 2. 2.5 times negative 32 plus 4.0 times negative 46 minus 32 square t minus 46 square t. So 2.5 times 32 plus 4 times 46, that's negative 264. Tapos and then minus 32 square plus 46 square minus 3140t. Paki-check ng signs. So,
okay.
teka, tingnan ko lang yan, oh.
Algebra.
2.5. So, minus. Okay, so this is going to be plus.
Algebra.
Teka. Ngayon, parang may, teka, 2.5 times negative 32. Yung sa numerator kasi tingnan mo, negative yung lalabas dun sa, parang nabaliktad mo yung signs.
Okay, so yung ano po sa taas, negative and then negative. So negative yung constant, yes. And then
So negative 264 plus 3140t.
okay, so yung tama pala po yung signs. Okay. So
And then plus yan. Tapos 3, okay. And then, pinapahanap kailan siya nagmi-minimum, di ba? So, that happens when
wait, pwede naman pala ito i-cancel. Okay. So it's not significant. So therefore, 0 is equal to
divided by 3. So 0.0841. RS.
Zero.
Ano ba yung kailangan natin? So after this, so okay na yung 0.084R. Ano yung least separation? So alam natin yung time. So plug it back in. So ano yung R sub AB?
Okay, so R sub AB is this thing, mga combination.
So evaluated at 0.084.
Okay. So this one.
So 2. So ito, square root of 2.5 minus 32 times 0.084 square plus 4.0 minus 46 times 0.084 and then square. R sub AB is ano yung laki ng length of aircraft carrier?
Aircraft carrier. Ito pong ano po, ito pong
333 meters.
least separation.
Oh, so ano yung least separation niya in meters?
What? Wait a minute. So, 2 centimeters?
Teka,
Mm,
bakit 0.02? Ang nakukuha ko naman ay 0.2.
0.2. So, like 20 centimeters?
Hindi, 0.2 kilo. Remember, kilometers yung units niyan.
Kilometers of the wind. So, mga 202 meters. Okay. So, it's pretty close naman po. Baka ano na yun, collision hazard sa mga
Oo nga.
Navy.
So, 0.2. Actually, yung ano niya, yung round off dyan. Kasi yung data natin, 2 sig fig lang eh. So, 0.23 kilometers or about 230 meters. Hindi, meters. Ngayon, pag tingnan natin yung ano, yung sizes ng mga ships. Teka, ano nga ba yung pangalan ng ship na na doon sa Panama Canal?
Oh, I forgot. Panama Canal, yung something ba? Yung I forgot
Kaya,
mo.
ship blocking Panama Canal.
Ano ko po yung sa Suez, pero sa Panama, I forgot.
Yung Ever Given.
Ayun, yung Ever Given, yung ano po yung green po na nagganon siya, nag-sideways.
Check lang natin yung, yung length. 399 meters.
Nag-sideways siya. Na-black na yung po.
So, for ships, ang ganyang length is actually may possibilities of collision na.
Collision hazard nga po. Within their length. Kumbaga mga ganun doon na po yung nakikita nila. I think. A little longer. Pero parang ganun na. Magkakaganon na sila.
Okay. So, anyway, yan yung ano. Ngayon, check ko yung sa next. So, gawa na yung number, itong number na to. Let's go to the next number, yung 83, yung additional problems. So, and then let's faces a long straight river and a current of 3.2 kilometers per hour. Teka, sketch the system. Sa 6.4 kilometers in still water, current of 3.2 kilometers per hour. If she rows in a straight line, to a point directly opposite. At what angle must she point the boat? And how long?
Ito pa yung mga textbook examples of why you should never cross the rapids.
So 6.4 kilometers per hour. So if she wants to go straight there, dapat 6.4 kilometers per hour sine of theta should be equal to 3.2 kilometers per hour. So sine of theta is Teka lang, nasaan yung letter A?
O,
So, where visa? Okay, so teka. Ang gusto nating mangyari, ano ba yung velocity ganito? Kasi yung gusto nating mangyari, yung V sub B, ano to? V sub B, ano yung notation mo? V sub boat, teka, VB, ano yung VBW?
Kasi yun, be both po with respect to water. Ano po?
Okay, the velocity of the boat with respect to water. Should be, okay, sine theta should be, teka, hindi I think dapat, kung yung water, ano yung direction? Is it going downstream or upstream? Okay, so dapat, yung V sub BW sine theta should be equal to so pababa, so you should be moving upstream at 3.2 kilometers per hour. Ngayon, with respect to the water. Kasi inaano ko bakit ganyan yung signs. Bakit negative? Ano yan eh? Yung V sub BW sin theta, bakit negative? In-equate mo sa negative 3.2 kilometers times I hat. Kaya. Alam ko kung ano yung saan papunta. Kasi ang nagiging problema kasi, first, bakit nagne-negative yung sign mo? When we're expecting na it should be pointing 30 degrees upwards, di ba?
30 degrees, yeah. Downwards po? Negative
Hindi, yung negative 30 degrees, kasi di ba, the water is going in the negative J direction. Tama?
Opo.
So, you have to row upstream just to stay, to maintain, dapat may component upstream para manatiling horizontal or para manatiling eastward. I think mas maganda na try natin i-work out yan na in terms of reference frames. Yung ground-based reference, so ganito, ano yung velocity ng water?
Water.
That's going to be negative 3.2 kilometers per hour J hat. Ano yung velocity ng boat? We don't know yet. So, but we know yung speed is 6.4 kilometers per hour. Tapos we have to choose it to be cosine theta I hat plus hindi. We don't know the velocity of the boat with respect. We know that the velocity of the boat with respect to the ground is something or some speed. Alam lang natin, wala siyang J component. So yung dot product niya with J is 0. Kasi hindi pa natin alam kung ano yung speed eh. Dahil yung alam lang natin yung speed in the water or the velocity with respect to the water.
Pero
Kasi
yung
she
sa
can row. So, ngayon, paano related yung velocity ng boat sa velocity ng water at yung velocity ng boat with respect to water? So, velocity of boat ito yung sa water. Tapos, boat with respect to water. So, it should be V sub B minus V sub W. So, V sub BW is equal to V sub B minus VW. Hindi, sige. Ipakita ko yung paano ko sineset up. Kasi alam ko na may intuition ka for what will happen here eh. Pero gusto natin makita yung mathematical setup, di ba?
Opo.
So let's work it out. Ito. So, yung subscripts natin, pag walang, so ito, I want black. So V sub B is equal to velocity of boat with respect to the ground. V sub W, that's going to be the velocity of the water with respect to the ground. Tapos, yung velocity of VBW is the velocity of the boat with respect to the water. So ito yung definitions natin for at least yung sa notation natin. Ngayon, yung velocity ng boat with respect to the water is going to be velocity of boat minus the velocity of water. Okay, gamitin natin yung given. So ito, ang VBW, yung magnitude ng yung speed ng boat with respect to the water is limited to be saan yung question? 6.4 kilometers per hour. So ito given to. Teka, i-arrange tayo ng konti para hindi ganun kagulo. Tapos, dito sa VBW, velocity of the boat with respect to the water. So it's going to be at some angle. So, boat with respect to the water, boat with respect to the ground. Okay. Ngayon, ano yung mga given? Velocity of water with respect to the ground. That's going to be negative 3.2 kilometers per hour, no? Tapos, J hat. Yung velocity of the boat with respect to the ground, it's something which we don't know. Tapos, meron siyang angle, cosine theta. Mali. With the ground, alam lang natin na it's just going to be V sub B I hat. Kasi directly east, directly across the water. Ngayon, alam natin to. Ngayon, the velocity of the boat with respect to the water is going to be so anto. This is going to be V sub B I hat minus 3.2 kilometers per hour J hat. So velocity of the boat with respect to the water. Tapos ang constraint natin, VBW is 6.4 kilometers per hour. So, ang V sub B, so let's get V sub B. So, 6.4 kilometers per hour square is equal to V sub B square no? And let's compute for that. So, yung speed ng boat is going to be 6.4 square minus 3.2 square and then square root. So this is 5.54 kilometers per hour. Check ko lang. Or 5.5 kilometers per hour. So kuha ko na yung speed. Ngayon, ano pang kailangan? So nakuha ko yung at what angle must she point the boat? Okay, so we know that. So to get the angle with respect to the water, tangent theta is going to be
Wala kang sound. Naka-zero. Pwede.
okay.
Sorry.
So balik tayo dun sa ano.
Yes, sir. Wait, sir.
Hindi ko lang kung so balik tayo dito. So let me share my screen again. Teka, saan naputol?
Naputol po siya nung ano na po, yung nasa ano na po tayo, nasa
Angle.
yung nasa ano na po, yung mga magkopose na po.
Okay, so ito.
Ano po.
So itong part na to, at least yung okay pa yung hanggang dito, yung velocity of the boat with respect to the water is this.
Ano po.
Boat with respect, so the speed of the boat with respect to the water is 6.4. Okay. Ngayon, kanina may sign error ako kasi V sub B minus V sub W, di ba? So this minus this dapat may plus. Pero tama yung makukuha natin na speed, 5.5 kilometers per hour. Tapos yung angle, it's going to be 30.1 degrees. So you should be pointing upward by 30 degrees. Para ma-counteract yung downward flow. Ayun. This is one way. This is how I would do this. Yung mga kasunod niyan. Sige, tingnan natin yung kasunod kasi yung sa ano mo, yung sa solution mo. So how long will how far are you from your starting? Ayun. So how long will yung sa A and balik tayo sa one page para makita ko lang yung how long will it take. Pag nakuha na kasi yung speed 5.5 times yung distance distance divided by speed. So 6.4 divided by 5.5 kilometers per hour. Ayun. So that's B. Yung C, and then back to her starting point. If she wants to. Teka, check ko. She was. How long will she take? Okay, sige. And then back to our starting point. Yung C and D, yan yung mga problems na yung na ginagamit sa ano no, sa yung mga rate problems nung high school. Ngayon, yung least time, o sige, yung next page, gusto tingnan natin yung least possible time.
Pretty obvious naman po yung least possible time. Pero, yung preceding pa yung mas mahirap. Talagang, parang nag-ano po na lumiit po yung F.
Teka. Hindi, yan yung ano eh. Yan yung kailangan natin i-justify eh. Yung, ano yung least possible time?
1 hour po.
Or paano yung justify yun?
Okay, so
Kasi, let's say iba-ibahin natin yung angle. Diba? Tapos, yung least possible time, hindi, ganito. Kaninong reference frame obvious yung least possible time?
paano po sa yung voter?
Okay, so, ngayon, so, least possible travel time occurs when?
Occurs when, ano po? Occurs when, ano niya? Pag yung ano nga po, yung dt over the okay, is equal to 0.
And then, wala tayong ano eh, wala tayong expression for time in terms of theta eh. Diba? So, teka, saan, naisip mo, paano na, problema sa ganito, sinasabi ng intuition na wag natin kalabanin yung river. So, yung angle of attack gawin ng na 0. So, it should be moving to the right with respect to the water, di ba? So, 6.4 kilometers per hour. So, least possible time should be 1 hour. Hindi. Pag-isipan ko muna yan, paano i-justify ng maayos to? Kasi hindi ko rin maisip yung off the bat eh. Tapos balikan natin.
It makes sense po, but it kind of doesn't. Parang
ano yan eh. Hindi ko na kung kasi actually I think alam ko kung bakit mahirap siya. I think it's possible. Ang ano lang dyan ay i-set up yung expression for the time given yung merong angle. So, yung kaninang procedure, modify lang na it's going to cross at some angle. And then, yung i-minimize natin yung total travel time. Pero work out natin yun on another day. Kasi tingnan mo natin kung ano yung kasunod na nagawa mo. So let's set this aside first. Hindi ko maisip paano i-justify na malinis eh. Okay, 85. You are kidnapped by political science majors.
Ano po? A situation that could possibly really happen.
Yung nagkikwentuhan po kami, yun po yung pinag-uusapan namin. Tapos meron palang totoong problem na ganyan po.
May totoong case na nangyari yan?
Hindi po. Nag-ano kami na hypothetical. Sabi ko, ingat ka pagka nasa public yung mga comments. Kasi baka may ganyan po. Tapos nakita namin, kaya tawa kami ng tawa na nabasa namin yung problem.
Anyway, sige, tingnan natin to. Time of travel. How far are you from your starting point? Teka. So the problem is 85. Ano yung nakuha mo? 2.7. In what direction relative? Okay, sige. Ginawa mong, nag-ano ka dito, no? Nag-calculator ka ng polar, nag-add ka ng polar using your calculator, ano?
Opo.
Sige. I-note mo lang sa solution mo, gumamit ka ng FX991EX at ginamit mo yung polar.
When I saw I had to add the six polar equations, I decided na it is too much of work.
Actually, pag ganyan, pag polar equations, tapos pwede ka naman gumawa ng table eh. ng X and Y components for each displacement. Tapos add them together.
Yun po yung RIBTs.
Kasi kung hinihingi ng teacher mo yung justification, kailangan mo pakita. And kasi ano to ang ano yun yung calculator yung gumawa. Kaya minsan binibigay na show yung explicitly yung calculation of the components kanya. Kasi gusto malaman kung alam mo ba talagang gawin. Okay, sige. Anyway, let's go from 85. Let's go to the next one.
Where's my solution?
Seconds after. .5 meters. So, yeah, sketch ko din. So, ganito. Tapos, ito yung maximum height. Ito yung, so, 5.5 seconds, 3.0 seconds, and then yung height dito is so yung distance dito ay 97.5 meters. Is equal to V0 sine theta times t gt squared. Tapos, alam natin na when x equals yung maximum height, no? 0 is equal to gt. And then, what else do we know? The 97. So this is 3.0 seconds. Is equal to cosine of theta times 5.5. So 9.8 times 3. Over 5.5 sin theta. Like that. Yes. Square. Second. Tangent of theta is three.
If I remember correctly po, I think this is the world record for longest home run.
Teka,
Perfect.
naisip ko pa.
G-
Y max equals Teka. Y max equals 1/2. Di ba may initial velocity yung ball, di ba? So bakit Y max is equal to 1/2 GT square?
Meron po siyang initial velocity of what?
We don't know. It can be but it can be computed for.
Pero yung V0 in the Y direction po is definitely 0.
Hindi pwedeng V0 in the Y direction 0 kasi hindi siya aakyat.
Okay. So, ano ba?
So start ka kaya with x equals v naught cosine theta times t, y equals v naught sine theta t minus 1/2 gt square. Tapos on, gamitin mo, check mo yung given.
Or meron ba? Yes, meron siya. Nung tinamaan siya eh. Okay, so, dapat y max equal to that velocity something.
Teka, that's 87, no? sabi, hindi eh. So if it's may initial angle siya. So Y max is may problema yung ano eh. Let's try this. Start from y equals negative 1/2 gt square plus v sub 0 sine theta times t. At saka x equals v sub 0 cosine theta t. Kasi yan lang yung nag-fit eh. So let's do this from scratch. So y and then don't invoke the formulas. Let's do this from first principles. So y equals negative 1/2 gt square. So hindi tayo gagamit na ibang formulas. First principles approach. So y is equal to negative 1/2 gt square plus v naught sine theta times t. Tapos x is v naught cosine theta times t. Okay, ngayon ano yung velocity sa y is, kasi para mahanap yung maximum condition, v sub y is equal to negative gt plus v naught sine theta. And then what we'll do is we'll find yung initial speed at saka yung angle. Okay, so v sub y, so yung velocity, yung y component ng velocity is negative gt plus v sub 0 sine theta.
So then,
okay, so ano yung mga conditions? Maximum occurs at t equals 3 seconds, di ba? So 0 is equal to negative g times 3.0 plus v sub 0 sine theta. And then the other condition is when t is equal to 5.5 seconds, x is 97.5. So ang goal natin, mahanap yung initial speed at saka yung angle. Okay, so 97.5 equals v sub 0 cosine theta times 5.5.
So, dalawa pong variable? Mahanap ko kaya?
Oh, two equations with two unknowns tayo eh. Sige, set up mo. So, yung first equation is 0 is equal to negative 9.8 times 3.0 plus v sub 0 sine theta. Ayun, hindi natin magagamit yung y kasi hindi natin alam kung ano yung maximum value, yung value ng y at 3 seconds eh. So, hindi na gagamitin yan. Instead, gagamitin natin yung condition ng maximum, which means v sub y is 0. So, we'll use the second equation. So, 0 equals negative g or negative 9.8 times 3.0 plus v sub 0 sine theta.
Nasa parang elimination. In a minute.
Okay,
yes,
but
okay.
that's equal to 0. So yung v sub y is 0 muna yan. So that's equal to 0. Kasi maximum height nangyayari at 3 seconds, di ba? Ngayon, the other condition is when t is equal to 5.5, 97.5 meters away siya from the yung horizontal distance. So, gagamitin natin x equals v sub 0 cosine theta t. So, yung next equation is 97.5 meters is equal to v sub 0 cosine theta times 5.5.
Ay, 5.5.
5.5, di ba?
Nasa end na. So,
Yeah. Okay, so we have two equations. 97.5 is equal to v sub 0 cosine theta 5.5. And the second one, negative 9.8 times 3.0 plus v sub 0 sine theta equals 0. So we have to use those two equations to solve for initial speed and theta. Yung theta, actually madali eh. Or yung, yeah. So ang gawin mo, first, v sub 0 cosine theta is 1. So next line. Sa baba, gawin natin na line by line. Kasi para masundan yung sequence. Kasi pag left-right, di natin makita kung ano yung sequence eh. So v sub 0 cosine theta is 97.5 divided by 5.5. Kaya, check ko lang. 97.5 divided by 5.5. That's going to be 17.7 meters per second. Tapos, yung v sub 0 sine theta, ano naman?
then, so,
Plus na, no? So, 9.8. Teka. 9.8 times 3. That's going to be 29.4. Okay, so tangent of theta is? Or kung 3 sig figs, 58.9 degrees. And then, ano yung v sub 0 naman? Paano natin mahanap?
dito po sa isa naman yung parang, ano din, parang elimination. Hindi. Substitution. Kasi alam na po yung, ano eh, alam na po yung ito.
Or
Ito.
ganito. I-square mo both sides and then add them together.
No! That is ultimate genius po. Okay, so, ano okay, square both sides. So, for v0 squared is equal to
17.7 square plus 29.4 square.
yun po yung ultimate big brain na ano na tawag na solution. Oh, wait.
So, tapos meter square over second square. So v sub 0 is Ayan. Okay. So, pag meron ka na niyan, so alam na natin yung trajectory kasi yung kumpleto na yung information natin ng X versus T. Tapos, so ano tinatanong?
Tinatanong. Ano kasi? Velocity of AB.
87.
87. Why was it 81?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, there. Maximum height with ground there. So Y max. Y max is y which is 0 anyway. Okay, so does it eventually make sense?
Okay. So Y max is negative 1/2 GT square plus V sub 0 sine theta times T evaluated at T equal to 3 seconds. So negative 0.5 times 9.8 times 3.0 seconds square plus ang V sub 0 natin ay 34.3, no? Multiplied by sine of 58.9 times 3 seconds.
44.1 naman na
Yeah, like, subukan ko rin. Negative 0.5 times 9.8 times 9 plus 34.3 times 3 times sine of 58.9. So it's going to be 44.00. How high is the fence? Okay. Yung sa how high is the fence, meron tayong V sub 0 meron tayong yung kasi diba yung Y is negative 1/2 GT square plus V naught sine theta times T. So may contribution V naught sine theta T. Tapos evaluate sa different times. So dapat evaluate mo at 3, evaluate mo at 5.5 and subtract. Seven. Anyway, sige, tuloy natin ito bukas. Tapos i-workout natin yung i-workout natin to in full.
Para may
10 a.m. bukas, di ba?
Apo.
Okay, sige. So I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Sir, pwedeng
Bye-bye.
kung may makita kaming problem, pwedeng pong ipadala sa inyo po. Kung tama yung solution ni Joshua.
May mahirap maghanap ng time eh. Yun yung ano
Okay.
ko, yun yung constraint ko rin eh.
Opo.
Kasi marami na kayo eh.
Okay po.
So kung kaya kong gawin na within a short time, sige, send to me, pero I can't guarantee na masasagutan ko siya.
Opo.
Ayun. At saka depende pa anong klaseng problems. Kasi, for example, yung math competition problems, ano yan eh, may sariling pathway sila eh.
Hindi po, ito pong ganito po, same ano po, mga in current topic lang po.
Actually, yung I would prefer na sabihan nyo ako kung ano yung mga nagawa. Para pwede kong ngayon kasi, yung problematic pa sa akin ngayon ay dahil hindi ko ma-predict kung ano yung ginagawa ninyo, ang hirap ng preparation.
Opo.
Yeah, so at least update nyo ako. Ano yung solve every day. So ano
Tapos
ginawa mo?
padala po namin kung may solution na po.
So I can't guarantee na ma-check ko siya on the day.
Opo.
We'll probably be checking it as we meet. Pero
Opo.
at least alam ko yung progress. Tapos pwede ko rin gawin yung problem. Kasi kung may alternative solutions with some warning, pwedeng mapag-usapan yon.
Opo.
Yeah. So, message lang. So, ito yung ginawa ko for the day.
Okay po.
Sige. So, we'll stop here. Tapos bukas ng 10 a.m. So, I'll see you both again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you po.
Napaayos ko na ba yung RAM ng laptop nyo?
Hindi pa po eh. Pagdating namin po, medyo toxic po eh.
Then, ano yun, tapos Holy Week ngayon eh. So,
nga po.
walang shops na open eh. Pero, yun lang. Kasi, sayang eh. I think, yung nung brand new yung laptop nyo, di ba?